Maybe one of the best teams we have in the NFL.
Yeah, we're talking about the New England Patriots, of course, who put up big numbers every time they go out there. And how about the Miami Dolphins? There is hope in Miami watching that offense.
Yeah, there is. And here is that offense that got out to such a ridiculous start. That's Chad Henne, Anthony Fasano, 22 yards. First and goal at the 2-yard line. That is a one-handed catch and a pretty one. And the story in this game was all about passing. 4 plays later, 14th play of the drive, 3rd and goal from the 9. The keeper, Chad Henne, the keeper.
Little quarterback draw. Throw the ball down there, run it in.
Patriots, 4th play of their drive, 2nd and 2 on the 30. Tom Brady, Matthew Slater, Jackie's kid, 46 yards. First touchdown. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis finishes the drive, 4-yard touchdown to make it tied at 7. Next Patriots possession, still 7-7, 5th play of the drive, 2nd and 5 from the 35. Brady to Wes Welker for 21. Second quarter, same drive. They switch sides. Now 8th play of the drive. Rob Gronkowski, 10-yard touchdown.
I think we're going to have to start coming up with a new name for the tight end position for the New England Patriots. They play like wide receivers.
Yeah, more on that later. 3 Patriots possessions later. This is Chad Ochocinco, his only catch of the night, 14 yards. How about Nate Solder? Speaking of new Patriots, offensive lineman, right tackle. He was just dominating Cameron Wake.
And coming out of college, Andrew, the one thing they kept talking about, he needed to add strength. Looked like he got into the weight room between the end of the draft and right now starting tonight against Cameron Wake.
I mean, he was just beating him up. 17 seconds left of the first half, 2nd and 20. Brady sacked by Cameron Wake. There, he'll beat Nate Solder. Patriots miss a 48-yard field goal. They go to the half leading 14-7. We go to the 3rd quarter, still 14-7. 6th play of the drive. Oh my, Tom Brady got picked by Jared Odrick. Really? First pick for Brady in the regular season in 358 attempts.
And look at how it happened. Excellent job by the corner getting involved in a screen to the wide receiver, and Odrick, the beneficiary.
Then he sapped that corner. He broke it up, and it led to Brian Hartline, 10-yard touchdown. Dolphins have tied it, 14.
How about the resiliency of this Dolphins team? Everybody wondered about them going in and pretty much relegated them to last place. They played well tonight.
How about the resiliency of Tom Brady to Deion Branch for 20 yards? 1st and goal on the Miami 6. Branch had 7 catches and 93 yards on the night. 3 plays later, it's a 10-play drive. Wes Welker makes it 21-14.
Man knows how to get open, doesn't he?
Yeah,
it just doesn't matter. Throw whatever you want at him in terms of coverage, he finds a way.
But, you know, Chad Henne had a good night. Brandon Marshall here, 28 yards inside the 5. That gets it down to the 1. Keeps Devin McCourty away.
Great offseason for Brandon Marshall in terms of getting ready. Worked hard on his explosiveness, trying to get the speed back that he showed a couple of seasons ago.
Dan Carpenter field goal makes it a 4-play or 4-point game. 3 plays later, 8th play of the drive there. Tom Brady to Aaron Hernandez for 30 yards. That's a touchdown. It goes to review, however, and they put it back on the 1, say he didn't get in, but here they do. Very next play, Hernandez again, 28-17.
How about that? They take it away, and Tom Brady says, don't worry, I got you.
Right back to the same guy. 4th quarter, 3rd play, Hernandez. 30 yards. Steve Gostkowski gets a 20-yard field goal, makes it 31-17. Hernandez went over 100 of the night, 7 catches, a $103, and a touchdown. Dolphins down 31-17, 1st and 10 of the 44. Henne to Marshall, 31-yard gain. It gets it down to the 25, and then 4 plays later, Henne, Brian Hartline. That's going to get it to the 10. 9th play of the drive now. Devon Bess. That's called a touchdown. They go to review. What do you think? Is the knee down on this one?
See, I think the knee is down as he's reaching. Right there, knees down as he's reaching. I think it was the right call to put it short.
Which is what they did. Next play, 4th down. Hey, Henne over the head of Hartline, so it's a turnover on downs. Was a touchdown, took it back, then in 4th down, couldn't do it. What do the Patriots do? Only history. 99 yards, ties the longest play in NFL history from scrimmage. Wes Welker makes it 38-17.
Isn't it fitting that a guy that was told many times he was just too slow to play in the league goes 99 yards with a touchdown?
Yeah, no one caught him. And Tom Brady throws for 517 yards. Do we say that? We say it again. 517 yards, 4 touchdowns, and he threw for 400, but in a loss. Patriots with the opener, 38-24. And look at the numbers here for Brady. 32 of 48. He did have the one INT. That's the one blemish. The rating's 121. The 5th highest passing yardage total in NFL history. The most in Monday Night Football history. The most since Boomer Esiason threw for 522 back in '96. Dolphins had the NFL's 6th-ranked pass defense in 2010, and still Brady shredded them.
The Patriots with their home opener and the moment of silence for the late Myra Kraft. It's Bill Belichick and Tom Brady taking on the Chargers. Tom Brady has won 28 straight home games, not including the playoffs. All right, 10-7 here, and they've got kicker issues. They signed Nick Novak this week here, but they decided to go with Mike Tolbert, and he was stuffed. Remember, Nate Kading out for the year with a torn ACL. Tom Brady making him pay right down the field, and Rob Gronkowski.
Why does it always seem like Tom Brady has a lot of time to throw?
Because they protect him very, very well, and he's got a new center, too.
99 yards on that drive, and then Phillip Rivers here, picked off by Vince Wilfork. Big man with ball.
And he will not hold it up.
Big man. 19 seconds left in the first half there on that interception, and it led to a Steven Gostowski field goal.
He locked it away.
Look at him.
Big fella's going to be done. Covers it up with 2 hands. That's smart football.
The first career interception for Wilfork. Norv Turner can't believe it. Pats up 20-7 at the break.
Nap at halftime.
Third quarter here. And what a job, Michael, the Patriots defense did on Antonio Gates.
Man, you know, we talk about it all the time. Bill Belichick likes to take away your little blankie, and he took away Antonio Gates today.
Sergio Brown with the pick there. Fourth quarter, 20-7 Chargers. Trying to come back, it's Rivers. To Vincent Jackson in the back of the end zone.
Good poise in the pocket. Wait till it opens up in the back on a scramble.
Career high for Vincent Jackson today.
That's right, big day for Jackson. Tolbert stopped by Mayo, balls out, and Rob Ninkovich.
Why
is he trying to run backwards?
Yeah, but Tolbert, what a game he had last week, and then come in and cough up the ball this week.
And Tom Brady makes him pay to Gronkowski again.
Yeah.
Patriots went for 2 and got it. And Tolbert knows his turnover.
They're going to capitalize on your turnover.
Just led to more Patriot points. How about the grab here from Jackson? Phillip Rivers always putting the rock up.
He's got big receivers in Vincent Jackson and Malcolm Floyd, and boy, he puts the ball exactly where it needs to be.
Pay that man.
28-21, but the Pats just keep coming. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, who rushed for 70 yards, 16 here for the touchdown. Patriots improved to 2-0. They win it 35-21. Tom Brady has already thrown for 940 yards in 2 games.
That's crazy.
Huge game in week 3. And we didn't know it'd be this big. Undefeated Buffalo.
I believe
and Ryan
in him.
Fitzpatrick taking on Tom Brady. 940 passing yards to the first 2 games, and Brady to Wes Welker. And it was a clinic, Coach. We thought it would be early.
Yeah, one-on-one on an option route with Wes Welker. He usually wins.
Second quarter now, Pats up 14-0. And Michael, does anybody use the tight ends? I mean, more spectacularly than the Patriots.
Absolutely not. He didn't have one of his tight ends today, but you see right there, he'll hit the other all day.
26 yards to Rob Gronkowski, but the Bills come right back. Fitzpatrick to Stevie Johnson. Pulls it down for 11 yards.
Speed, he could run routes. He's very explosive. I love this kid.
Really playing well.
21-10. Brady looking for Chad Ochocinco, but Leonis McKelvin comes up with the rock. Brady's second pick of the day.
You don't see that much. You give Buffalo credit for jumping those routes.
Bills coming right back. Fitzpatrick to Scott Chandler. Who is this guy?
Yeah, he scores in the last few games. Now, they were down 21-0, and here we have a ball game.
4th touchdown of the season for Chandler. Brady looking for Gronkowski. George Wilson with the pick. His 3rd interception of the game.
Tight coverage, and Brady usually fits the ball in tight windows, but Buffalo said the door in window will be closed.
Bills marching forward. Fitzpatrick to Donald Jones. 48 yards to the Pats 32.
He won this play off the line of scrimmage. Great move off the ball.
And after a defensive pass interference, it's Fred Jackson. I think he's one of the most underrated players in the entire National Football League. Game tied up at 24. And then this freak bounce here right off Marcel Darius' helmet.
Yeah, their first pick in the draft, Marcel Darius, doinks it on his face mask. We get the pick, return for a touchdown, and this thing is all knotted up.
Buffalo did a wonderful job, Coach, of saying maybe I can't get to quarterback Tom Brady. Well, let's stop and start putting our hands up. Batted a lot of balls
several
today.
balls down.
Drayton Florence gets a touchdown. So Brady's first time he's thrown 4 picks since 2006. Oh, Chad! Dion.
Chad, hold on, Chad just texted me and he said, Prime, I missed the big one today. I got to make up for that. Oh, my goodness. This was a big play that could have resulted into a win for this team.
Very next play, 4th and 4. Brady to who else? Welker skied to get that football, too.
Give Welker credit. 16 receptions, career high. 217 yards, career high, but in alone.
All right, well, here we go again. Catch number 16, I believe, Michael.
Down.
To Welker for the touchdown.
All kinds of time in the huddle, and Tom just waits for West to work open.
Incredible how Tom Brady just sat in that pocket all cool and calm.
So we're tied up at 31. Fitzpatrick to Fred Jackson.
This is Mr. Do-Everything, Fred Jackson. He's a short yardage runner. He goes out as a receiver. He'll block you. This is against a blitz on scat protection for the big play, setting up the game-winning field goal.
39 yards for a touchdown. They reviewed it. His knee was down, so it was reversed. Ryan Liddell comes on for the game winner. The Bills are 3-0. They beat the Patriots 34-31.
Here we go, Richard Seymour.
Richard Seymour and his Oakland Raiders, first time against the
He was a penalty machine in the first 15 minutes of the game.
New England Patriots, his old team. First quarter. Seymour didn't hear the whistle.
Right.
Throws Brady to the ground.
Well, he's got to have
first.
better football awareness than that, doesn't he?
Well, no. It's no. You're playing. It's loud. If you don't hear the whistle, depending on where the
Everyone
whistle
stops.
goes, you can say what you want. You know, if you don't hear the whistle, you don't hear the whistle.
All right, 4 plays later.
Because he's
Ben
not
Jarvis,
that dumb
Green Ellis.
that he would just do that and give it
Well,
to
I think
15.
he's probably a little bit extra jazzed up because he's playing against the Patriots for the first time.
But he's not that dumb that if he knew that. A lot of
another
penalties, though.
What
penalty
about
on
that
Richard
one?
Seymour.
What about
30
that?
yards worth of penalties for the former Patriot. Brady,
Pass on that
He's a
one?
little frustrated.
Wes Welker. Did he get in? Yes.
A little frustrated.
You asked me.
A little frustrated with you.
Brady tying Joe Montana.
That's because the Raiders
Ninth
lost.
all
Just pick the
time.
Raiders. Just be honest.
273rd touchdown pass. Patriots lead
This guy's
7-3.
good.
This is
Yeah, he is.
Darren McFadden.
You know what, though? We didn't see a ton of this. We really didn't. The New England Patriots did a decent job defensively, which is a heck of a lot better than we saw the first 3 weeks from them.
Jason Campbell, Kevin Boss, 23 yards, led to a 1-yard Michael Bush touchdown, and the Raiders leading 10-7. Next Patriots possession. Brady to who else? Look at that time.
Wow.
The back shoulder to Wes Welker.
The keys for victory for the Raiders in this game, getting to Tom Brady and running the football for better than 150, 170 yards. And I don't believe they did either.
First ruled incomplete here, then overruled. 21-yard gain to the 1.
Wes Welker, another monster day. 9 catches, 158 yards, and a touchdown.
And that one led to a Green Ellis touchdown, and this is the rookie, Stephen Ridley. 33 yards in for another touch, his first career touchdown.
10 carries, 97 yards, huge day. Remember, Danny Woodhead, he goes out in this game, and so they have so many running backs. Remember the draft. They drafted a lot of backs in this draft. Great depth, Tom Brady. Well, okay.
How about this stat? I believe they are now 26-2 following a loss since 2003.
Developing into the one of the tightest rivals in the AFC, Pats and Jets, as the Stanley Cup champion Bruins in the house. Rex Ryan and the Jets trying to avoid their 3rd straight loss, and Bill Belichick and the Patriots looking to avenge that divisional playoff loss. Tom Brady to Wes Welker.
Have we heard that
man.
before?
36 yards.
Bad man right there, man. What a guy he is. Caught a few passes on your boy Reeves today.
Later in the drive, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis from 3 away.
Law firm.
He had a huge day. Pats on top, 7-0. Second quarter, Jets down 10-0. Sean Green, Jets need to get the running game going.
This is what they have to do. They got some good push. They control the line of scrimmage on just a few plays, not enough to where Rex wants it to be.
9 seconds left in the first half. Don't see this often. Off the hands of Aaron Hernandez. Antonio Cromartie going back the other way. Tom Brady's first ever red zone interception at home.
That's
first
ridiculous.
ever.
And it wasn't his fault.
That's a drop pass.
All right, third quarter now, 10-7. It is Brady on the play action, and Wes Welker is wide open.
That's the way you run through a zone. Reeves was guarding him for the most part of the day, but every time they called him in zone, Tom Brady knew right where Wes Welker was.
Welker has 740 receiving yards. That's the most through 5 weeks ever in the history of the league. Brady now scrambling around to Deion Branch. Looks like a fumble. And Tom Brady bummed, but Bill Belichick.
He's got the sock.
Throw
it out there, Bill.
He's got the red hanky, and here's why. Because Branch never fully gets up, so once he's touched, he's down. So the call was reversed.
Good call.
And Mark Sanchez was ready to take the field, but he's got to go back and watch this. Brady to Branch.
Just give him another chance. It's too easy. It's too easy. With that kind of time, receivers will work open against man coverage.
Patriots on top 17-7. So on the ensuing kickoff drive, it's Joe McKnight.
We only showed you this for one or two reasons. Either it's a big play or boo-boo. What's this? This is a big play.
Big play.
88 yards.
Get that ref out of the way.
Down to the 20. And so Sanchez and the Jets capitalizing. Jeremy Curley for the 9-yard touchdown.
Play action pass now. Make the linebackers bite and get some good single coverage on the outside.
Sanchez looked good there, Coach.
The rookie getting in the mix. Brady loves his tight ends. Rob Gronkowski, 17 yards on a 3rd and 13. Brady throwing for 321, a TD. And Green Ellis up and over his second touch of the day. Pats on top, 24-14.
This is not something we're accustomed to, brother. The Jets giving up rushing yardage at this capacity.
Nor New England getting them like this.
Right. Mark Sanchez coming back on a 3rd and 6. It's Derek Mason. And now, 3 plays later, to Holmes. 21 yards for the touchdown.
Beautiful. That was a great route.
That was a throw. Anticipation. That is the young Sanchez that they've been hoping for the whole year.
But Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis for 15 yards here.
Yeah, controlling the line of scrimmage when they rush the ball for over $150. Boy, that's embarrassing to the Jets.
And here it's a direct snap to Green Ellis. 14 more yards on a 3rd and 4. Led to Gostowski field goal. The Pats, they win it 30-21. Tony Romo and the Cowboys visiting Foxboro to take on the Patriots. And Romo wearing that Kevlar black jacket also took a pain-killing injection before the game. Tom Brady has won 30 straight games at home. And Brady, though, looking for Deion Branch, but it's picked off by Terrence Newman.
You don't see that much. Terrence Newman, great on the play, followed the receiver, made the interception.
6-3, though. And Brady, it's Wes Welker. He's ruled down at the 1-yard line, but look at Welker right away. Coach!
He knew he was inside the pylon with the ball. He's hard to stop on these little option routes inside the 5.
And clearly, Welker is in for the touchdown, so the play is overturned. Pats on top, 13-3. Cowboys now, it is Romo. He dumps it off to Felix Jones. He's tackled by Gary Guyton awkwardly, and that was it. Jones did not return, left with an injured ankle. Tony Romo, watch this move.
Beast,
man. Yes, Brian.
Men in the tracks.
He's a beast, man. He's so gifted, so talented. Just have to put it all together. He has to put it all together.
Just has to stay healthy and stay on the field.
The former 88 talking about the current 88, and now it's Romo to Jason Witten here.
I love the design of that play, Fran. They put Jason Witten behind the line of scrimmage on a sneak play. Beautiful design.
13-10 at the half. 3rd quarter now, Romo. And this was the Cowboys' issue all day long. They got inside the red zone. They were kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, when you have a high-scoring team like the Patriots, you have to score touchdowns.
Tied up at 13. Brady now looking for Aaron Hernandez, but he's stripped by Brady James, and Newman is Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, you can tell his defense, they were trying to get in spot. Man, what a play by Brady James, getting his hand in there after Hernandez making the catch, getting rid of that ball, getting that ball.
The last time Brady faced Rob Ryan as a defensive coordinator, Ryan was with the Cleveland Browns and held the Patriots to fewer than 15 points and coughed up 3 turnovers. They had 3 turnovers today as Sean Lee makes an athletic play after Brady's hitting the arm.
Man, really like this young linebacker right here. What hands he has, awareness. He's always around the football.
Cowboys ensuing possession. LaRon Robinson. Rams let him go. Cowboys gladly scooped him up.
Yards after the catch and get some blocks by your fellow receivers downfield.
3rd and goal now, and it's Romo. The shovel pass didn't work. Tashard Choice wrapped up.
Defended properly. It's a good call, conservative call, but settle for a field goal.
Another field goal.
All right, so it's 16-13, Cowboys on top. You like that fire, 88?
I love when they have that fire. I want everybody to have the fire. One cannot carry the load.
How about this drive? 2:31 left, 2 timeouts for the Pats. Brady to Aaron Hernandez. First down for the Patriots. $1:57 now. 2nd and 5. Brady to Wes Welker. Only had 45 receiving yards, but he had a couple of big plays in this one. It's another Patriots first down.
I talked about it
First and
this
10.
morning.
57 seconds. Brady, Danny
Watch this.
Woodhead. So they've taken advantage of what the Cowboys defense is willing to give them.
Woodhead runs so hard, man. You just love this guy.
27 seconds left. Look at the bullet from Brady.
You got 2 tight ends on both sides. Gronkowski gets doubled. Hernandez is the single. Brady finds the single for a touchdown.
On that drive, Brady was 8 for 9, 78 yards. Patriots on top. So the ensuing Cowboys drive for 14 seconds left, 20-16. Romo steps up, hits Jason Witten. So they're going to have one last shot here. Cowboys use their final timeout. This is their last chance. Can Tony Romo do it again? Spins out, but the pass incomplete. Patriots win it 20-16. Let's take you to Heinz Field. Tom Brady, 6-1, including the playoffs all time against the Steelers. Heinz Ward out with that ankle injury. But who needed Heinz Ward when Heath Miller, coach, was on the field?
Yeah, look at this. Accurate throws on 3rd down. It just kept the clock moving and kept the ball moving right down the field. Convert after convert.
Miller with 4 catches for 55 yards on the opening drive. 3rd and goal now. And it's Roethlisberger to Mewelde Moore. And Moore powers his way in, a primetime nominee.
Yes, he is.
Steelers on top, 7-0. They get it back after a 3 and out. And Roethlisberger rolling right.
Great mobility, great vision. Get rid of it.
He injured his left foot on play. Remember, that's the foot that's been nicked up as a Sean
boot
Ellis
on it
and
already.
Vince Wilfork get to him. 2 plays later here on a 3rd and goal, he is caught by the big fellow. Wilfork again. It's a loss of 6. He went to the locker room. Sean Sweezum knocked home a 33-yard field goal. Steelers were on top.
I can tell you what he went to get in there.
10-0. Well, Brian, what do you know? He came back.
It wasn't no candy.
Didn't miss a play. 3rd and 17. Roethlisberger is picked off by Gary Guyton.
Get that ball over that linebacker right there.
All right, so the Patriots have a shot here. And Michael, Tom Brady going to Deion Branch to cut the lead to 10-7.
Boy, that was a perfect throw to Deion Branch on a quick out.
Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Oh,
A little respect. All right, 2 Steelers possessions later, and it's Roethlisberger looking fine there. Emmanuel Sanders, 26 yards.
SMU.
It's a first down, 3rd and 4 now, 9 plays later in the drive. And Roethlisberger to Antonio Brown.
All kinds of time now. Hit him in the flat. Go get that touchdown.
Brown's first career receiving touchdown. Steelers up.
What is that?
17-10
Good.
at the half.
Big Ben likes it because he targeted him 15 times.
All right, 3rd quarter now. Roethlisberger looking for Antonio Brown. He wanted a flag. His great coverage is right. A 14-play, 80-yard drive. Man, the Steelers had these long drives all game long. And then here's Steven Gostowski from 42 yards away. It is off the upright. So the Patriots still trail 20-10.
yeah, Patriots made a few mistakes in this game that you just don't see the Patriots make.
All right, 4th quarter now, getting hot. Brady to Kevin Falk, 18 yards, and a Patriots first down. They were having problems during the middle of the field the entire game. 2nd and goal, Brady to Rob Gronkowski. Looks like a touchdown, but he's ruled down at the 1, and Bill Belichick elects not to challenge. Maybe he should have.
As that ball crossed the plane of the goal line, sure looks like it from that angle.
4th and goal now, and it's Brady looking for Gronkowski, but it's tipped.
Holding.
But there is a big-time defensive holding play here by Ryan Mundy. You can see it all the way there.
Good call.
And
New set of downs.
The Patriots get another shot. 1st and goal. Brady to Hernandez. Touchdown. But it's 2:35 left on the clock. Had they scored with the Gronkowski touchdown, it was 90 seconds earlier. Now they're going to try an onside kick.
Didn't go 10 yards, friends. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away.
So the Steelers take over.
Only kicks do that.
And after a Steelers
That's all
first
you
down, Roethlisberger dropped by a Kyle Love. Patriots out of timeouts, clock ticking. Steelers getting a little careless here.
Well, he's smart to take the sack rather than throw it away and stop the clock. He's allowing the clock to run.
Very smart.
Last chance for the Patriots here. 18 seconds left. Down 6. Brady trying to buy time. They want to get it out up towards the middle of the field so they get one shot at the end zone. But Brett Kiesel knocks it loose. Polamalu comes in and smacks it out of the end zone.
Polamalu's always alert.
It's called the safety on the field. Should have been a penalty. What happened to him?
Well, here's the thing. You got 1st and 10 on the 22, just 19 seconds left. Take a look at Troy Polamalu. He's back in coverage, but he sees Kevin Falk. Maybe it's going to be a check down. I'm going to come up and splatter this. But Brett Kiesel hits the quarterback. Ball's on the ground, and here comes Troy Polamalu. Heads up. Instead of scooping and scoring and trying to recover it, he actually punches this ball right through the guy's legs to the end zone. This is fantastic smarts. Now, go get it. It's either going to be a safety or a touchdown, and it was ruled a safety.
All right, Steelers winning. Matchups of teams with winning records. So we're going to start right now at Foxboro. Eli Manning and company taking on Tom Brady and the Patriots. A rematch of Super Bowl 42. Second quarter, scoreless game. Tom Brady looking for Deion Branch. Watch the linebackers all drop into coverage there. Michael Boley with the tip. Matthias Kiwanuka with the pick.
The linebackers did a nice job reading the play action pass. Didn't get fooled and got back into coverage.
Giants ended up punting 6 plays later. Steven Gostowski now from 27 yards away. No good. So a scoreless first half. The first time in the last 74 Pats games they've been shut out in the first half. Third quarter, no score. Tom Brady looking for Rob Gronkowski. Picked off by Deion Graham. What were the Giants doing in the secondary that was confusing Brady?
You know, I don't know if they're confusing him, but Tom's trying to fit it into some tight spots there on the seam. He usually gets that one in there, but it was going just a little bit behind.
2 picks and a missed field goal, very uncharacteristic.
Eli Manning to Jake Ballard there, 30 yards at a first down. It led to a Lawrence Tynes field goal to the Giants. They draw first blood 3-0. Brady now is going to be hit, stripped by Boley, and the Giants recover the fumble. Brady's 3rd turnover of the day.
This is the best team sacking the quarterback of the year. 26 coming into this game, had a couple more today.
No Ahmad Bradshaw, but there was the big bruiser Brandon Jacobs.
Brandon ran hard today, man. Brandon ran hard.
What is that called?
Got the ball a couple times, started looking up guys to run those guys over.
All right, 10 points off Patriot turnovers, and here's another one, Julian Edelman. He can't hold on to the punt.
And this is something that the Patriots pride themselves on, is doing the little things correctly. Today wasn't the case.
Eli Manning gives it right back. Kyle Arrington with the pick, and Tom Coughlin can't believe it.
A great read.
Read John Coughlin's lips. Don't do that.
That is Manning's 6th pick of the season. Brady now trying to make the Giants pay to Wes Welker, 27 yards. Welker, 9 more catches, 136 more yards.
That's
all
what
this
he
guy
does.
Show up and play. Fourth quarter, same drive. It is Brady to Aaron Hernandez, who gets in, and we're tied at 10.
Makes a miss, gets it in the end zone. These two tight ends
I'm digging it up.
in the business.
And I hit water, now I'm going to make it rain. That's what he said.
What else would you expect here? Next Patriots possession is Tom Brady fired up, trying to win his 32nd straight game at home during the regular season. Looking for Ocho Cinco, but they aren't on the same page there.
Yeah, you see Ocho Cinco. Tom Brady's talking to him. Man, this is what I'm expecting you to do. Carson, he's in Oakland. That mess doesn't work out here. Something you must have seen.
Ocho was targeted 5 times, 0 catches. Primetime nominee right here is Manning looking for Mario Manningham. Arrington called for pass interference. And so here comes Manning again, going back at Arrington, and Manningham makes the grab for the 10-yard touchdown.
That's a beautiful throw to the back corner of the end zone. Draw it up just like that. That's exactly how they tell you to play it.
He got called for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, so that gives Tom Brady and company a great field position at their own 36. Brady now to Rob Gronkowski, 19 yards down to the Giants' 15. 2nd and 9 now. Clock ticking. $1:48. It is Brady. Oh, Gronkowski can't squeeze it.
That's on Tom Brady right there.
Those linebackers got him a little scared.
It's on Tom Brady right there. You got to hit that pass.
All right, after a failed 3rd down attempt here, $1:36 left. Game coming down to this. 4th and 8. Does anybody doubt Brady? To Gronkowski. 14 yards in the touchdown.
One-on-one, you have a tight end and a linebacker with the entire middle of the field to work.
All right, so there's still 107 left.
They
Brady
left Eli
finishes
too much
with
time.
342, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But did you think, Michael, Eli had this in him? To Jake Ballard, by the way.
I thought it was over until I saw that catch by Ballard. I said, oh, God, that's just like what happened in the Super Bowl. Here we go again.
What number's Jake Ballard wearing? 85. Like David Tyree in the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, pass interference call right there on Sergio Brown. Manning now. Back to 85. Ballard for the touchdown.
Fullback
Eli
flat.
does it. The Giants win it 24-20. Wow. Patriots trying to avoid their first 3-game losing streak since 2002. Meanwhile, Rex Ryan and the Jets, they haven't lost at home this year. Tom Brady doing what he does. Shaq with Spike Lee.
Shaq Daddy.
That's hoops. Nicole
Hey, leave Shaq business his business. Let Shaq's business be his business.
Brady's not looking for the ball. The snap right there, and it's recovered by the Patriots. And Gene Steratore gets in the mix there.
We drew a little blood on Gene. Look at this.
That's the way to get dirty.
That's the way to mix it up, Gene.
Gene Steratore in ball. Brady got the ball back here. 3rd and 13. It's Brady under the rest. How about the ball, Westerman?
That's
The safety, grounding in the end zone. All right, so Jets now down 6-2.
Tom has to get rid of that ball.
All right, Jets coming right back here, and it's Mark Sanchez looking for Patrick Turner. 22 yards. Turner left the game with a kidney injury. So the Jets, they just have 3 active receivers. Sanchez to Dustin Keller. And Keller takes it inside the 5. Calls timeout with 1:24 on the clock. The play clock still had another 20 seconds on it. Rex Ryan said at halftime it was the stupidest play in football history. Right, 3rd and goal here, and it's Sanchez up the middle himself.
There you go. You make up for that. Go get it yourself, Mark Sanchez.
So the Jets now on top 9-6. Patriots will get the ball back with $1:20 and 2 timeouts left. So, you know, they're not just going to kneel on the football.
No, not Tom Brady.
Look at
Buy
Tom.
yourself some time.
He's very good at getting away from pressure there.
He can avoid the rusher. He's not going to run for a lot of yards, but he can avoid the rush.
It's hard to cover a guy for that period of time. It's no way.
Gronkowski with the catch, but the fumble's recovered by Darrelle Revis, but they ruled Gronkowski was down. Free play for Brady to Gronkowski on a 3rd and 12. Jets were outside. The penalty declined 13-9 at the break.
Gronkowski showed up today.
3rd quarter here. Joe McKnight muffs the punt, and the Patriots are there. They get it. The Jets' 13-yard line.
A lot of fumbles and kick returns and punt returns today.
And so McKnight's got to think about it on the bench while Tom Brady does it again. Is able to get away from pressure somehow.
Great escapability.
And then he finds Gronkowski on
9 seconds
11
in the pocket. Shoot it in there. Somebody's going to get open sooner or later.
All touchdowns are reviewed, so they take a look, and Gronkowski stepped out of bounds back here.
Yep.
So you cannot be the first person to touch the ball once you step out of bounds. So he's called for illegal touching. The Patriots didn't convert, so it led to another Steven Gostkowski field goal. 16-9. Sanchez here.
That's why he's right there.
By Rob Ninkovich after it's tipped, and Ninkovich wraps up.
Yeah, tip passes over the middle are going to get picked most of the time.
Every time, Coach.
And so Brady and the Patriots in business. They did a great job here. Never really let the Jets defense set on this drive, as Brady, always aware, hits Deion Branch for 14 yards.
Quick formation. Jets are not covering up all the receivers.
And on a 3rd and 3, it is Brady. Watch the grab by Gronkowski.
That was a play right there, man. Snatched the ball right out of the air. I thought that safety defensive back. I said, go for his arm. Stop going for the ball.
He gets a little penalty for slamming it in the guy's face.
5'9". Playing against it with 6'5".
That's a big dude.
So Jets down 23-9. Sanchez to Keller.
That was a nice throw right there, Coach.
Nice seam route before the safety can get there.
29 yards. 5 plays later, it is Sanchez to Plexico Burris.
What they do.
Well, this guy's starting to contribute on a consistent basis now. Using his height, go up and get it in the red zone.
Makes it real comfortable. Makes Sanchez
Give it to his baby girl. That's a real daddy.
All right, Patriots now here on a 2nd and 7. It is Brady to Gronkowski.
Big dude.
And he does a great job. Not only does he block well, but he catches the football so well. Young fella. All right, the 3rd and 4, it's Brady. to Wes Welker. You've seen that many a times for the first down.
There's my man right there. Every time I talk about how great he is, they bring up Calvin Johnson. Calvin's
and here
great,
comes
too.
Deion Branch. Watch the move right there.
Look at that right there.
Makes Kyle Wilson miss.
Still running good routes. Still running good routes.
Patriots up 30-16. They went to 84 yards on 13 plays. And Sanchez here picked off by Ninkovich. He was looking for Tomlinson. Ninkovich gets his second pick of the day. It's a pick six, and the Patriots stomp Rex Ryan, Mark Sanchez.
In Foxboro, wrapping up week number 11. Tyler Palko's first career start. Tom Brady has won some Super Bowls, so slightly a mismatch there. We skip the first, we go to the second. It's a 3-0 game. Kansas City's defense came out looking good, and Tom Brady, Charles, was under fire. Here, he gives it up, 11th turnover of the year, second fumble loss.
You love to see the Chiefs coming out with the spirit and the fight that they showed tonight, not wanting this season to totally get away from them and going after Tom Brady.
And granted, the Chiefs would punt on their ensuing possession, but they get it back. Here's Tyler Palko to Dwayne Bowe, 28 yards. Chiefs would punt 4 plays later. All right, Patriots next drive, 3-0 still. Tom Brady again. This time it's Amon Gordon for a loss of 2. So Kansas City was really making things difficult. Then 2 plays later, 3rd and 12. Tamba Hali gets in there for a loss of 9. You do not see this very often.
Yeah, this seemed like a very lethargic New England team in the first half.
Tom Brady eventually got it going. You know that he would. Rob Gronkowski over the middle to the pylon, down the sideline, 52 yards, Charles, for a touchdown. Show us how we got loose.
Well, when you take a look at what happened here, Derek Johnson, you see the rush there from the corner. Donald Washington, he's coming off of the corner, but Derek Johnson, the linebacker, his eyes are in the wrong place. He's peeking in the backfield at Tom Brady, not knowing where his coverage is. And who is his coverage man? Rob Gronkowski. And off he goes. See, he's still looking into the backfield. Oh, there he goes. And he ends up where? In the end zone.
Pylon, touchdown. They looked at it. They look at all scoring plays. He stayed in bounds. That is a touchdown. That is a 7-3 game. Chiefs get it back. Tyler Palko, little pump fake. He goes sideline, and he finds Steve Breston for 19 yards. So first down, 41-yard line plus territory right before the 2-minute warning. 2 plays later, Palko wants Breston again. He gets popped. That ball gets tipped. That ball gets picked by Kyle Arrington. There was no flag on the hit. Arrington runs it back just shy of the 50.
And that ball was on the wrong side of the receiver, trying to hit Breston on an inside route. He throws it behind him. Breston did all he could to try and haul it in. Instead, popped it up in the air, but that one goes on the quarterback.
For Arrington's 6th interception, leading the league. What does Brady do? He can scramble for 8. Gets it inside the red zone. They kick a Steven Gostkowski field goal, 10-3 at the half. Third quarter, Brady with the screen game to men Jarvis, Green, Ellis. Good for 25 yards to their 40-yard line. And this would be a long drive. 8 plays later, now 9th play of the drive. It is 3rd and 2 in the red zone. To the outside, Gronkowski. All this guy does is score touchdowns. 19 yards this time.
Yeah, and this isn't said sarcastically either. That's exactly what he does, and he gets in a variety of ways. And you just get the sense, Andrew, that Bill Belichick had a few choice words at the half for his Patriots to wake them up out of their slumber.
You think Gronkowski was okay? You know, neck. He's fine.
He's a big guy.
You know who's also okay? Julian Edelman is okay. 72 yards on the punt return for the touchdown. Patriots extend the lead, and this really is the knockout punch. 24-3. Edelman with the return. Kansas City now in New England territory. 2nd and 8. Tyler Palko intercepted yet again by Kyle Arrington. Patriots turn that into a field goal, go up 27-3. You want to talk about getting your team fired up? Too little too late here for Todd Haley, but he seems angry, I believe, would be a good way to describe that. Fourth quarter, still 27-3. Brady to Wes Welker. We show this to you because it's his first catch of the game. Pretty much held him in check. Bill Belichick, though, can go to the schedule and say, check, next to Kansas City. A victory, 34-3. Patriots win. They beat the Chiefs to go to 7-3.
Taking to Philadelphia, where if the Eagles had any hopes of a playoff spot, they had to run the table And it's bad news when Tom Brady and the Patriots are coming to town.
They got one last hope Thursday night, right?
Making the start for Michael Vick.
Game Thursday night.
Early on, Vince Young dialing it up deep.
Real deep. You know, this guy threw for 400 yards now. He completed some passes against that vulnerable defense, but you're always playing catch-up.
LaShawn McCoy after the 58-yard completion of Riley Cooper.
But a great start by Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You thought they looked like they were ready to really put something on New England.
Patriots down 10-7 here, and Tyquan Underwood playing for the injured Chad Ochocinco, and Underwood had a touchdown, but
could have been Chad's touchdown.
I was so happy that when Chad dropped that ball.
Man, Bill Belichick, what I do with this man?
3rd and 13. Look at Brady moving in the pocket.
Yeah, that much time. It's hard to cover anyone.
He doesn't escape out of the pocket. He slides and avoids in the pocket better than
anyone.
Running? You need to stop.
Was he running?
You need to stop.
Deion Brand, 63 yards. He needed 64.
Somebody get a chair.
Ben Jarvis Green Ellis scored from there. Brady again. How does Wes Welker do it?
Look at the stutters go now. Watch
a great move.
route.
It's a great route.
He stutters down like he's going to run a crossing route, and away he goes, and he fools
my guy right there, man.
Watch the route. He stutters inside.
He's biting too hard. He has you right there.
We call that a forward pump.
If you're Nate Allen, how do you let Wes Welker go get behind you?
You saw something on film.
He's got the whole lead.
You thought you saw tendencies.
Third quarter here. We don't see this very often at all. Tom Brady.
Do what you don't do.
Scrambles, picks up 8 yards.
Bend your knee brace.
Got a chunk of the link in his knee brace right there. Brady ended up being okay. And then Welker just displays his athleticism, always knows where he is on the football field, Michael.
In and out of cuts so quickly, and he always, when he comes out of a cut, he loses ground to cut your angle if you are a defensive back. Very smart, very crafty
8
player.
more catches, 115 yards. Eagles now. Vince Young on a 2nd and 8. Young's going to keep it. But it's the little guy, Julian Edelman, who makes a stop.
Edelman, again, this guy does everything. He played receiver, he played defense, he returned kicks, he covered kicks, he does it all.
Played quarterback in college as well. All right, 4th and 1. Andy Reid's going to go for it here. So Vince Young on the play action, but then just launches it way too high.
He got to give his receiver a shot on that one.
So the Patriots to take over on downs. The Eagles get it back here. And it's Vince Young looking for Deshaun Jackson. Sergio Brown's on the coverage.
Great throw.
And had something to do with that.
It's a great throw.
Yeah, a little better timing.
It was a great throw.
Better timing for Vince Young this week with the deep balls. He had these guys a lot last week. He was real late with it. Deshaun Jackson has to make that play.
A couple of plays later here, and it's Young looking for Avant. It's a little too high. And then Vince Young on the ground. This Edelman.
There's Edelman again.
I mean, like Troy Brown a few years ago for the Patriots.
Exactly.
Playing offense, defense, special teams, whatever Bill Belichick needs. And then Brady on a laser to Gronkowski.
That was my guy right there, the big rump, man. 6'7", that's a big fella right there. It's such a big target running down the middle of the field.
This is the 6th time the Colts are the last remaining winless team in the NFL. It's because they don't have Peyton Manning this year. The future Hall of Famers exchanged pleasantries before the game, and then first quarter on a 3rd and 6, Dan Orlovsky getting the start, hits Jacob Tamme for a gain of 20, sets up a 1st and 10 at the 33. And then on to the second, 11 plays later, it's the same drive. Orlovsky is sacked by Rob Ninkovich. Big-time play by the Patriots defense, and the Colts would have to settle for a field goal that tied the game at 3. 2 possessions later for the Patriots, Tom Brady throws to Chad Ochocinco. Ocho making the grab, just his 12th catch of the season. Keeps the chains moving for New England, and he hears it from the crowd. 5 plays later, Brady back to pass. He's got some time, and he looks end zone. That is Rob Gronkowski, his favorite red zone target with the trademark spike. An 11-yard score, 10-0 New England. Gronk's 12th touchdown of the season. Then their next possession, 18 seconds left in the half. They do the handoff to Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. He gets in there for the 1-yard score. So the Patriots score twice in less than 3 minutes to make it 17-3 at halftime. Then, 3rd quarter, the rout was on. Rob Gronkowski again, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And he's got 8 touchdowns now in his last 5 games after that one. Also gave him 13 touchdowns on the season, which ties a tight end record. And then the Colts making mistakes on offense. DeLone Carter fumbles, and Matthew Slater was the one who forced it. Kyle Arrington recovers. Peyton Manning cannot believe what is going on. A disastrous start for Indianapolis, down 24-3, and then Brady throws again to Gronkowski. He gets into the end zone, but this one is called a rushing touchdown because it was thrown behind the line of scrimmage. So Gronkowski gets 3 touchdowns in the game, 14 touchdowns on the season for Gronk, more than any other tight end in a single season in history. And the Patriots defense comes up big again in the fourth quarter. Gerard Mayo with the diving interception of Dan Orlovsky. So Peyton Manning is going to try and give him some instruction on the sidelines. 2 possessions later, seems to have worked. Orlovsky throws the touchdown to Pierre Garçon. Garçon's second touchdown catch of the game, and that cuts the lead to 7. So they're going for the onside kick. Oh no. But there is Deion Branch with the recovery, and the Patriots are able to hold on, almost blew the lead. They improved to 9-3 on the season with the 31-24 win.
Unexpected shootout in Maryland for the Redskins and the Patriots. And the Army-Navy game was there on Saturday, so they left the end zones to tribute to the armed forces. And yesterday's a great game. Rob Gronkowski is just a beast.
Beast.
Here,
get up and go, Rob.
Watch all these business decisions.
Does anybody want to tackle this guy?
Did you see that? Did you just see that?
They're hoping somebody else tackles him.
Did you see that?
I love to see a big guy go down on the ground like that and catch the pass.
I mean, check it out. He dives, he gets up.
And watch this business decision.
They took another look to make sure he wasn't down by contact or if he stepped out of bounds.
Watch this one.
And he picked up 49 yards.
Watch this one.
Oh, boy.
And on the next play, it is Brady to Gronkowski.
What's wrong?
Yep.
Look at the grab. Goes up and gets it.
You throw it up at 10 feet, he's going to go get it. 6, 7. Get your ball. Get your ball. It's a souvenir.
He set the single-season record for tight ends with the 14 receiving touchdowns.
Bad
Patriots
boy
on top, 14-3.
Well, you think he wouldn't get the ball?
14-10. And now a little trickeration here. Brandon Banks to Santana Moss.
Yeah,
Like it was a
Santana Moss
frisbee.
right there, get in the end zone from the youth.
He's like he was doing a frisbee.
49 yards.
Like Tebow.
Redskins on top, 17-14.
Stop, man.
Moss had 3 catches, 81 yards on a TD. Brady decides he's going to slide here, but it's late.
This is clean. This is clean.
There was a flag on the play.
Why?
They called the unnecessary roughness. I don't agree with the call. Brady made a late decision here.
If you make over $12 million, you can't get hit.
He was giving up, though, guys.
They said on the field,
You want to give it up?
he said on the field they had a forearm to the head, and that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
That did not happen. It was a forearm
They need
to
to
the
stop that
chest
with these
area.
quarterbacks, man. They
Led
have
to a-
on equipment.
It led to a Steven Gostowski field goal. Game tied at 20. Third quarter now. Brady back to Gronk.
Oh, break a tackle.
Man.
Get it in.
37 yards for the touchdown.
Guys hanging all on him, hanging around his waist. He still catches the ball, drags a few. They fall off. He goes to the end
6
zone.
catches, 160 yards, 2 TDs. Game tied at 27. It's Brady. Oh, yeah. Wes Welker's on this team, too.
Oh, yeah. When you buy some time, people separate and get open, especially this guy who leads the league in receptions and yards, Wes Welker.
Can Chad get a ball?
7 more catches, 86 yards. He did get 1 today, Prime, for 15
Just
yards.
another one.
Brady now looking for Tequan Underwood. Picked off by Josh Wilson. Brady went 201 attempts without an interception before that play. And how about Bill O'Brien and getting in Brady's grill here because Brady was talking to Underwood about how he had to go back and get the ball. And O'Brien was saying, you better put it in a better place.
Like that.
Bill O'Brien's giving him some hard coaching.
Can Chad get a ball?
All right, 13th play now.
That's what
The
he's saying. Throw it to
Redskins
Chad
drive.
next time.
Moss can't hold on to it. Gerard Mayo is there. Patriots, they win it 34-27. And Brady and Bill O'Brien, they hug it out. To check out in Week 15, Patriots and the Broncos and Tom Brady and company trying to win their 6th straight game. Meanwhile, Tim Tebow and the Broncos trying to win their 7th straight.
I mean, come on.
First quarter, no score. Rob Ninkovich meet Tim Tebow.
And this thing right here, you start out like this. This is what Tim Tebow starts out. He's Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. You saying, come on, man. What is up? Let's go. Oh, you saying this to Bill Belichick and Tom Brady?
Great play fake.
Yeah, this is what Tebow brings.
Tebow
Tough to bring down.
He's
Not your
physical,
average quarterback.
Athletic, relentless.
The extra point was botched.
Now, look at this here.
So the Patriots come right back. And it's Tom Brady doing wide open.
Anything
Chad Ochocinco.
Chad Ochocinco, are you kidding me?
33 yards for the touchdown. Patriots on top, 7-6. But the Broncos, they made business today early on. The running attack, Michael, was on fire. McGahee, 29 yards.
Man, McGahee was running very well early on, then got hurt and really slowed down. But, boy, the Denver Broncos were running the ball.
And speaking of running the ball, here's Lance Ball. 32 yards for the touchdown. It was ruled a touchdown on the field. They reviewed it. It was confirmed. Broncos on top, 13-7. Now 16-7 in the second quarter. McGahee going into the locker room. Michael mentioned it, that hamstring a little hot. So it's Brady to Aaron Hernandez, primetime nominee. Patriots have tight ends.
Yes, they did. They have a plethora of receivers. Look at Brady acting like, hey, this is normal.
Up 16-7, and then here came the Bronco mistakes that we have not seen during this stretch run.
It is the pressure that a team like the New England Patriots put on you. They're constantly scoring, and you have to constantly keep pace.
Ball fumbles. Gostowski had a field goal. Now Mark Anderson blows up the option right there. He recovers the fumble. Patriots take over at the 40-yard line. As you see, Anderson does a tremendous job stripping Tebow.
When they take the ball over, you know what they do with it.
4th and 1 here. It is Brady. Dumps it off to Hernandez, who had a tremendous day.
Yeah, that's what they do.
You cannot guard him with a linebacker. You can't do it.
129 yards. Patriots tight ends over the last 2 weeks, 426 receiving yards. Gronkowski and Hernandez, 213 each.
Now, this was just trying to stick it back to Tebow right here. I was thinking, don't get Tom Brady hurt trying to get Tebow.
And a big Rob Gronkowski spike there, 24-16. Quan Cosby, why are you even trying to field that punt with 11 seconds left in the half?
Pressure.
Can't do it.
Dave Fletcher.
Everybody wants to be the star.
They want to make a play.
But everybody can't handle the light.
Patriots got a cheap field goal, 27-16. Danny Woodhead, 10 yards for the touchdown.
First one of the season.
Robert Kraft, excited, 34-16. More in the fourth quarter here. Look out, Tom Brady. Elvis Dumerville.
You never see this happen. Like, unblocked, totally unblocked. If someone else missed that block, I guarantee you will see the waiver wire next week.
Yeah, I thought Tom was gone after that.
It's amazing he didn't fumble the football.
Yeah.
Broncos come right back. You know what's happening. Debo time maybe here?
Yeah.
The 2-yard line?
Now, right now, I started saying I don't mind thinking. The guy right over that left shoulder doesn't look like he wanted to happen right there with Elway.
Elway likes it, 34-23, but it's Brady to Gronkowski, wide open over the middle of the field.
That was a hot read. Brady read the blitz. Told his main guy, hey, just go down there for y'all to turn around. I got you.
But that's what they do. They're going to come back and score. Here comes more pressure. This is good. This is playoff football.
And now it's been Jarvis Green Elvis, 41-23. And Tim Tebow here gets himself deeper and deeper in trouble. No Tebow time on this night.
Tebow.
Oh, no.
Dropped for a 28-yard loss. Patriots, they snap on the Broncos win streak. They won at 41-23.
No.
A couple of hot teams. Dolphins have won 5 of their last 7. Reggie Bush needs 27 yards for his first career 1,000 rushing yard season. Tom Brady is 13-6 in his career against the Dolphins. His most losses against any team, and he was just struggling early on as the Dolphins defense was all over him, pressuring him constantly in the first half. Carlos Dansby, Jeremiah Bell, Jason Taylor, and Cameron Wake all getting him. Dolphins up 3-0 after the first quarter, and they extended their lead. What a grab by Brandon Marshall with 2 people around him. Matt Moore hits him for the touchdown. Miami up 10-0. Marshall, 7 catches, $156, and that touchdown. On their next drive, Reggie Bush dancing around. He's going to hurdle a man. Reggie Bush gets in the air for a 6-yard gain. He just jumped straight over Kyle Arrington, who was going low on him, cleared him. Bush finished the game with 113 yards. Then, 3rd and goal at the 1. Moore, he's going to drop back to pass. He finds Charles Clay for the 1-yard score. The 2nd touchdown of the season for Clay. Miami surprising on the road, up 17-0 at halftime. But don't count the Patriots out. Their offense was just getting going. Brady, he's going to roll to his left under pressure. Back of the end zone, Deion Branch is there for the score. They got plenty of time left to get back into the ball game. Patriots only down 17-10. And then, driving again, 3.5 minutes to go in the third. Brady will find Aaron Hernandez for a pickup of 10. He gets the first down, upset with himself. If he could have broken that tackle, probably would have had a touchdown. And then instead, Tom Brady goes with a quick snap on 1st and goal at the 1. He sneaks it in for a 1-yard score. Brady's second rushing touchdown in the last 2 weeks. So the Patriots tie the game at 17. We head to the 4th, same score. Brady and the Patriots, 2nd and 15. And he will perfectly place a ball for Wes Welker. You can't throw it any better than that. A 42-yard gain. It would lead to a field goal. Steven Gostkowski puts the Patriots up 20-17. Then the Patriots get the ball back, and they continue to move it. Again to Wes Welker. A gain of 22. Welker, 12 catches, 138. He is gone for 2 monster games against the Dolphins this season. And 5 plays later, a 2nd and goal. Brady again sneaks it up the middle for another 1-yard rushing touchdown. Patriots now with a comfortable lead, up 27-17 with 2 minutes to go. Could the Dolphins get back in the game? Matt Moore trying to bring his team back, goes end zone, diving grab by Devon Bess. A 15-yard touchdown cuts the lead to 3. They would have to go right after that to try and make it happen. Dolphins, 1:35 to go. Their defense gives up the first down on the 3rd and 5 to Wes Welker again. That ices the game. New England clinches a first-round bye. Tom Brady and the Patriots looking to clinch the top seed in the AFC. They just need a win. Bills knocked out the Patriots back in week 3 with 4 interceptions. And trying to get it done early on, they moved the ball. Ryan Fitzpatrick to Stevie Johnson, who was laid out by Patrick Chung, who was playing his first game after missing the last 7 weeks with a foot injury. Then 4 plays later, after a long pass interference, set them up. Tashard Choice takes it up the middle for a 4-yard score. Bills go up 7-0. Choice has bounced around this season. Now he's with Buffalo getting touchdowns. Up 7-0, the Bills go back at it. Ryan Fitzpatrick to Stevie Johnson for the 18-yard score. Johnson was able to beat his man, makes a nice diving grab in the end zone. Also was flagged on the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Lifting up his t-shirt, it said, Happy New Year on it. And then the next Bills possession, they get into the end zone again. The Patriots looking to lock up the top seed in the AFC. Not like that, falling behind 21-0. Are we going to see a repeat of week 3 where the Bills beat the Patriots? Not so fast, down 21-0. The toss goes to Stephen Ridley for 21 yards. Ridley turns the corner on the run, and he's able to finish it strong. And that would lead to a Ben-Jarvis Green Ellis 1-yard score. Bills, their lead down to 14. Then next possession for the Patriots, Tom Brady to Aaron Hernandez on the sideline. Hernandez high stepping into the end zone, a 39-yard score. All of a sudden, Patriots back in the ballgame, only down by 7 at halftime. Then 3rd quarter, Patriots opening possession of the half. Tom Brady to Rob Gronkowski. Gronk gets the first down, a gain of 17 down to the 29. They would settle for a field goal. And offensive coordinator Bill O'Brien let his offense hear it. So down 21-17, Patriots fake it and go to Ben-Jarvis Green Ellis on the dump off. Green Ellis has plenty of space in front of him, takes it all the way down to the 20-yard line. Set up a Steven Gostkowski field goal, yet another one for the Pats, so they were down by 1. All of this unanswered for New England, and then Brady to Gronkowski on a 3rd and 2 on their next possession. That gets them into the end zone, a 17-yard score. They also converted on the 2-pointer to take a 28-21 lead. Gronk, 108 yards and 2 touchdowns in the game. And then bad luck for the Bills. Ball bounces off of C.J. Spiller, intercepted by Devin McCourty. McCourty still on his feet, takes it across midfield to the 47. Ryan Fitzpatrick picked off 3 times in the game. Then next play for New England, Brady avoids the rush. He hits Aaron Hernandez. Hernandez looking nifty on the field, makes another sweet move, gets some blocking downfield, almost gets into the end zone. Hernandez takes it down to the 3. He had 7 catches, $138. And then the very next play on 1st and goal, they give it to Ben-Jarvis Green Ellis. He gets into the end zone. And the Patriots go on for victory, 49-21, all unanswered points in the comeback.
I'm Fran Charles. Let's get to the highlights. Josh McDaniels back with the Patriots.
Welcome back.
And, of course, he drafted Tim Tebow in the first round. And also Demaryius Thomas, Tom Brady, and the Patriots. Remember, they lost their last 2 home playoff games. They came out on fire to Rob Gronkowski. Prime, you just said Jimmy Graham, best tight end of the game. This guy's not bad either.
He had some great stats, and he could flat out play.
The very next play, using Aaron Hernandez, Larry, in the running game.
Man, both these tight ends are dynamic with the ball in their hands. They're versatile, and they're tough coverage for linebackers or safeties.
43 yards down to the 7-yard line. On the very next play, it's Brady to Wes Welker. And just like that, Patriots go 80 yards in 5 plays, $151. They're on top 7-0.
The most productive slot receiver in the game today, Wes Welker.
Give him his own shoe.
Yes, give him his shoe.
Tim Tebow coming off that great performance at home against the Steelers, completing 10 passes for 316 yards. Big scramble there on a 3rd and 5. Got the Broncos a first down. But 3 plays later, Rob Ninkovich was all over. Gets to Tebow, who fumbles. Brandon Spikes recovers. And the Patriots are back in business. Great play there, Donovan, by Ninkovich.
Excellent play, applying pressure to the quarterback as Tebow's finding out for himself. It's a little different than the first game.
Patriots still up 7-0. Brady to Gronkowski, 17 yards. Larry, these tight ends, they're trying to take over some of your territory.
Man, those guys are unbelievable weapons. I mean, they work the seams better than anybody in the game right now. And you see the pinpoint accuracy by Tom Brady is can't say enough about that guy.
How about Gronkowski? Holds on. It was ruled a touchdown on the field, so they review all scoring plays, and they said, yes, he had control when he hit the ground.
You know, he actually just beat a corner on that play, right?
14-0. Willis McGahee bounces it to the outside before Kyle Arrington pushes him out of bounds at 17 yards and a Broncos first down. Would this be what the Broncos offense needed, Dion, to get going on a 3rd and 5? Tebow looking for Demaryius Thomas. It was a great connection a week ago, but not so much tonight.
No, it wasn't the consistency that they had a week ago. I feel like the cornerbacks for New England played a lot more aggressive than the Pittsburgh Steelers.
What'd you see here, Prime, on this interception by Quentin Carter?
Sometimes Brady isn't that type guy. I mean, he's going to throw picks. He's human. He just wants all us to realize before he put up these crazy numbers that he's going to put up that he's human. But I like how he's upset with himself, not faulting his receiver whatsoever.
Quentin Carter had a big sack in the regular season game between the Patriots and the Broncos. Tebow to Thomas, 12 yards and a first down at the Pats 5. Second quarter, same Broncos drive, 1st and goal. It's Willis McGahee. McGahee with a great season, 7 100-yard rushing performances. Gets a touchdown there. Zane Beadle's called for unnecessary roughness, so the Broncos trying to stay in it, 14-7.
Take a picture of the scoreboard right now.
But the Patriots keep their foot on the grass. Brady to Deion Branch.
One number off.
Remember, Branch didn't play in the Week 15 matchup with a groin injury. And then it's Aaron Hernandez.
I don't blame that corner one bit.
Picks up the first down. Hernandez, 3 rushes, 58 yards in the first half. 3rd and 3. Donovan back to the tight end, Gronkowski.
I mean, at some point you got to realize that this man is probably his number 1 read in just about every pass play. So can you please double him?
33rd postseason touchdown pass to Dan Marino for 3rd all time. Patriots up 21-7. Tebow sacked by Vince Wilfork. They got to him 5 times. What were the Patriots able to do defensively? Did you see Gerard Warren and get to him too here, Prime, that the Steelers couldn't do last week?
They just applied a lot of pressure. The Steelers wanted to put 8 men in the box and play outside man, which gave the receivers one-on-one with the corners. The Patriots, they just stayed true to who they are. Look at this.
Up top, 61 yards to Branch. There were those who complained about a little offensive pass interference, but both Goodman and Branch there using their hands. No call. I like the no call. That's Brady's 4th touchdown pass, Larry, of the half.
That's just a little veteran nudge right there. You see a guy that's motivated. He lost hope in him in Seattle, and he came back and really revitalized his career again in New England.
28-7, Tebow looking for Thomas. Incomplete on a 3rd and 5. Broncos punted with 1:16. So you know what that meant.
You know what that means.
Patriots still have a timeout here, 47 seconds left.
Dun, 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 dun.
Brady to Hernandez, 20 yards. It's a first down to the 30. 10 seconds left. Donovan, you said you have to double this guy.
At some point, realize that number 87 is in your face and guard him, please. I mean, he's already broken the tight end record. What more do you need to see?
19-yard touchdown. Tom Brady's 5th touchdown pass in the first half. That's a new NFL playoff first half record. Gronkowski, 3 touchdowns in the game, ties the record for receiving TDs in the playoffs. Third quarter here. This is after a Broncos 3-and-out. You knew the Patriots weren't going to stop, too. Brady to Wes Welker. Keep in mind, the Patriots had some things to work on. They had gotten off to slow starts the final 2 regular season games of the season. Plus, Dion, they had lost their last 2 home playoff games. So this wasn't so much about Denver and Tim Tebow. This is about this team trying to get to the Super Bowl.
And that's their only goal. The Patriots don't play to win games. They play to win it all. He's making it rain, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he's saying. You can't guard me. I am making it rain on y'all right now.
Hernandez with another touchdown. Brady with 6. And then Tebow is dropped by Wilfork and Ninkovich. Ninkovich was all over the place. They did a nice job making sure that Tim Tebow couldn't bounce and escape from the pocket. Tebow was shaken up on the play a little bit. Broncos ended up punting. Fourth quarter now. Patriots up 42-10. It's Brady to you-know-who.
Chad?
Can somebody please guard this man?
No, not Chad.
87 is killing you.
Not Ocho Cinco. 3 plays later, 3rd and goal. It's nice, Larry, when you have Danny Woodhead back there, too. They just have so many weapons.
I mean, they might as well give it to somebody.
He's a change of pace guy. Does a really good job out of the backfield. And is an excellent pass protector as well.
It led to a Steven Gostkowski field goal, 45-10.
Is anybody still watching this game right now?
4th and goal right here. Tebow gets away. And still on the move.
It's like Tecmo Bowl.
Never quits. Never quits. He keeps competing.
That would have been picked if they would have knocked it down at the line.
Knocked down by Kyle Love. And so the Patriots on their next possession. 3:10 left in the game, and Tom Brady's on to punt here.
What can he do?
What can't he do? This is ridiculous.
Terrific.
3rd and 10. Look at that.
See, that's about a 35 average.
He threw that pick early just to allow you to know he's human. That's a cheap shot. That's a cheap shot. He's going to get fined.
Frustration.
He's going to get thrown out of the club over here, though.
Yeah, right here. Excuse me.
Oh,
yeah, stand behind the call.
If he's a rocket socket robot, his head would have popped up.
Vaughn Miller, Dan Connolly, Matt Light, all getting into it there. Robert Ayers comes flying in, but Brady and company, they're moving on. Brady throws 6 touchdown passes. That ties an NFL postseason high. Robert Gronkowski, he had 3 receiving touchdowns. That also ties an NFL postseason record.
In New England, a cold, crisp day for Tom Brady coming out of the Joe Flacco having the Ravens in the championship game for the 2nd time of his first 4 years of his career. As Ray Lewis, many people thought maybe this is his last game if they lost on this day, or his last season for sure. Bill Belichick, 16 playoff wins coming into this game. That's 4th place all time. Tom Brady picked off by his nemesis, his bête noire, Bernard Pollard, who we all know blew up his knee a couple years ago. This time he picks him off, flag on the play. Tom's like, it's still our ball because LaDarius Webb called there.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice route, man.
On Wes Welker.
That's a nice route.
Draw PI.
That's a nice route.
So now, what do the Patriots do in the next play? They go for it all. They go for Gronk. Wide open.
Yeah, you don't see Tom Brady miss many of those seam throws to the big guy.
You don't see Ed Reed and Ray Lewis biting on the same play. You never see that either.
Wow. So the Ravens dodge a bullet there, and then 4 plays later, it's 3rd and 10 on the 11. And Brady looks for Wes Welker, but look who breaks it up. It's...
Oh, sugar.
Yeah, Ray Lewis on the coverage there.
Yeah, Wes slowed up just a little bit on that play. I guess you slow up when 52 chasing.
So the Patriots do get the first points of the game, though, on a field goal. Brady now back at it. He's picked off by LaDarius Webb. No flags on this play.
Julian Edelman, that guy's going both ways. Edelman.
This was a great play.
That's a 21-reason play.
That's
right
a 21 reason.
That's a 21
One of the best defensive back plays this year.
Ravens take over on their own 30 as they pick Brady off. First turnover of the day. How would Joe Flacco turn that? Well, he would turn it into points. Flacco and his first 3 sets of downs couldn't get a first down. There he finds Torrey Smith, 42 yards, first down. Ravens, first down of the game. And then 6 plays later in the second quarter, Flacco to Anquan Bolden over the middle. He stopped just short of the first down. And it's a big moment for John Harbaugh. He wants a measurement. He gets it. He's just shy of it.
Go for this.
They don't. Think you can
I
field
know.
goal.
I thought you should.
All right.
No, not against
Tie it
Brady.
up.
You got to tie it up.
You got a defense like that. You go for this right now. You try to hit him in the
Plus,
mouth.
Billy Cunda from 20 yards out. I mean, that's a gimme, right?
Yeah, right. That's
Keep
what
that in your mind. Keep that in your mind. Ties the game at 3.
point,
Law firm began to get things started in the middle of the second quarter here as he runs that one for 13 yards. 6 plays later, that's a connection to Gronkowski.
That's a tough matchup.
Right to the red zone. 2 plays later, 2nd and 6. It's Jarvis Green Ellis losing his helmet on the play. Dannell Ellerbe is the reason why the helmet comes off. He grabs the face mask 15 yards. That means it's 1st and goal for the Patriots at the Ravens 7 now. And the next play, who runs it in? But the man who has never, by the way, fumbled in his professional career, never fumbled even in college, Jarvis Green Ellis.
Yeah, I'd give it to him, too. Look at this guy. So take the lead 10-3 here.
Let's get NFL in motion.
I love that right there.
NFL in motion.
Yes, he's pointing to the patch for the late. This is
Tom Brady's running the show right here. He says, hey, I see 6 in the box. We're going to run the football. I like the box count. And so he says, we're going to run the inside power. 1 back power. Usually it's from that side. This time he's going to run it from the other side and just like a draw play. Here comes Logan Mankins around to pull on the linebacker, and we drop it off to Jarvis Green Ellis. Wes Welker gets Bernard Pollard, and it's a touchdown, and that's good orchestration by the quarterback against the 6 in the box.
That's the way to coach me.
That's why Steve spends a lot of time in the box in the parking lot all day, looking at stuff like that. Here is Anquan Bolden.
Flacco, what a play to
throw.
Anquan Bolden right there on a square end, man.
37-yard gain, and then 3 plays later, Rice. Does he get the first down?
Great second effort.
Does. He's initially stopped. Got it. He does get the first down. So 2 plays later, Flacco to.
That's a wonderful play by Flacco.
Get out of there.
Pitta, everybody.
Nice adjustment by quarterback and receiver.
7th straight completion for Flacco ties the game at 10. So what do the Patriots do to respond? 2nd and 2. They're inside the Ravens 35 now. Brady play faking Aaron Hernandez first down.
This guy does it all. He plays tight end and receiver and running back. Boy, this guy's versatile.
He was the leading receiver in the win over Denver last week. Leading rusher, pardon me. First down for the Patriots. 3 plays later, Gronkowski grabs it on 3rd and 10, but he is out of bounds. Gronkowski does not receive it.
Great throw, but great.
Well, you can see that 1 foot's down, but the ball's not in yet. So now he needs 2 feet down. Now he needs 2 feet down, and he does not get 2 feet down. So it's a field goal for the Patriots. 13-10, 2.5 to go in the half. Flacco steps up, avoids the rush. Deep throw to Torrey Smith.
I can't believe
Right there. Can't get it. What happened here, Irv?
Oh, he has to just put air up under the ball, because when he came out of his break, and he came out of his break a little slow time, he should have kept running. He had to relocate the ball. That's why you put air, so it gives him time to look up and relocate, then get to the end.
So the Ravens get no points before the half, and they're still down by 3, 3rd quarter, as Brady on 3rd and 5 gets it to Hernandez and makes a nice move to pick up the first down for the Patriots. 3 plays later, it's Jarvis Green Ellis, 3rd down run. He is stopped. So the Patriots settle for a field goal. It's 16-10. Bill O'Brien, who is the next head coach of Penn State, as we all know, this is the day that Coach Paterno passed away, and obviously all of our
Paterno family.
Yes, all of our thoughts and well wishes are with that family. Bill O'Brien watching the Ravens now march down the field. Lee Evans 13 yards right there. 3 plays later, 3rd and 6. Flacco picking him up, putting him down to extend the play to Dennis Pitta. First down.
Shown by Joe Flacco.
Good hit.
Anquan Bolden is the one who delivered the blow.
Watch this.
Whoa. And I'm glad there was no flag on that play, by the way.
It was a great
Helmets did collide.
No, shoulder.
How many times have we seen a flag fly on that?
Yeah.
And I'm glad that one did not, as Harbaugh might have been looking for one right there. 3 plays later.
Right here. Watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was a blitz, but
they
a wonderful
drafted
job
Torrey
by
Smith.
Flacco.
I have not seen that kind of speed on a receiver to turnover all season long.
That's a 29-yard score. All scoring plays are reviewed, and we wanted to see if Smith was out of bounds by the time that he left, and he did not. He left his feet while he was in the field of play, but barely, and this stood as called. And guess who has the first lead of the day? The Baltimore Ravens. And Ray Lewis telling the defense, let's hold on to this. But the defense didn't have a chance to even get out there because guess who put the ball in the turf of all people? The short-handed Danny Woodhead.
Woodhead Diamond.
On the ensuing
Woodhead.
Yes, Woodhead. Laquan Williams hits it. Emmanuel Cook recovers it, and the Ravens get the ball with a short field. If they get a touchdown here, they can go up 8. Flacco on 2nd and 7.
Look at him go.
Himself. First down inside the 10-yard line.
Good play. Beautiful play.
3 plays later, 3rd and 8 at the Patriots 9, and Flacco is sacked.
That's ugly.
So Billy Cundiff comes in for a 39-yard field goal, and Cundiff it's perfect for his range, right?
No problem.
20-16 is the score.
Hit that one.
So it's not an 8-point lead. It's just a 4-point lead as Gronkowski and Brady connect with 30 ticks to go in the 3rd quarter. And Bernard Pollard, of all people, in on the tackle. This is a legal tackle. I mean, it's just his ankle gets caught up underneath Pollard. And we all know Pollard was on the field when Wes Welker blew out his knee in Week 17 a couple of years ago. He was the one who was in on the play that Brady blew out his knee. So here's Gronkowski leaving. He did come back in the game. But Brady is the one who, a few plays later, gets the ball across the goal line, except for the fact he didn't.
This was smart on the quarterback sneak. He took it over here to the B gap, but he's down.
But his knee is down before the B gap could be broached into the end zone, and so Brady's got to come out again. 3rd and goal. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis stuffed by Ray Lewis and company. 4th down. Bill Belichick decides to go for it with 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Watch over the top.
Is this a huge goal line stand for the ages for the Baltimore Ravens? Tom Brady says, I could pick that up myself. Leaps in the air, and he almost goes
the reach over the goal line.
Feet overhead as Tom Brady gets it across the goal line as Ray Lewis hits him in the small of the back.
A spinal tap.
The back his cleats touch Ray's number.
That's going to leave a mark.
Yeah.
But that left the Patriots on top, 23-20. 7.5 minutes to go. Flacco. Oh, his first pick of the day. Brandon Spikes picks him off.
And he missed 8 games now. It's good to have him back. He's played last week against Denver for the first time.
Spikes, inopportune moment for Flacco to throw his first interception of the game. What would Brady do with it? First play after the pick.
Go for it.
He throws a pick of his own as Pollard tips it to rookie Jimmy Smith plucks it up.
Decision by Tom Brady. I know you want to take a shot at the turnover, but this was a horrible decision in this type of game.
Nice play by the rookie Jimmy Smith.
Yeah, he plucks it, Ravens. Almost. Look at this. Off the turf, but as you can see, Pollard hits it to Smith, who does grab it by his fingertips and corrals it before it does touch. And he does get up and go.
That's why
and returns it 38 yards to the Raven 38-yard line. So he could have gone down for the touchback. Instead of it being at the 20, it's at the Baltimore 38. And the Ravens marched it down the field, down to the Patriots 33 with 3 minutes to go. It's 4th and 6. They decide to go for it instead of going for a 51-yarder from Billy Cundiff. Decide to call timeout before actually doing that. And the Ravens come out of the timeout.
Hey, hold on, man. Don't keep pushing him.
They come out of the timeout after talking over, decide to go for it. And Flacco is rushed up the middle, decides to fling it to the left sideline. That prayer is not answered, and it's a turnover on downs. The Ravens, with 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, need to keep Tom Brady from picking up the first down. And on 3rd and 4, Ed Reed with a huge
That was a great
play.
Great anticipation, great break. That's who Ed Reed is. That's why he's a future Hall of Fame.
He just got there before Aaron Hernandez could corral it. So Flacco with one last chance, a minute to go, moves the chains on 3rd down.
How does this happen?
It is a big 29-yard
Julian
connection.
Edelman, a receiver, covering him on this drive.
6 receptions for 101 yards. Billy Cundiff warming up, but why not go for the touchdown if you can? And Lee Evans grabs it, but it's knocked away by Sterling Moore. How does this happen?
He relaxes on this play, Rich. This is what every kid has dreamed of when he was 8, 9, 10 years old. You had to play. You squeeze that ball, and you squeeze the strings off of her. You don't let her fall.
Well, Sterling Moore with the play that kids dream of making on defense, knocks it away. A beautiful throw by Flacco, so at least they could just settle for the field goal and get to overtime. Billy Cundiff from 32 yards away, he can make this in his sleep. He can make it with his eyes closed. Oh, would you believe it?
No, he didn't.
Oh, no. Missed it wide left.
No, he did.
That's what he did. And that is how the New England Patriots and Bob Kraft and the Vince Wilfork, who played a heck of a game, make the Super Bowl. Billy Cundiff could have kicked this game into overtime. We could have had 2 overtime games on Championship Sunday. Instead, John Harbaugh just mouthed the words, he missed it. And behind him, Terrell Suggs could not believe what he saw with his own 2 eyes. Joe Flacco played a heck of a game in the AFC Championship game, but it's Tom Brady moving on, along with Bill Belichick, to become the first coach and quarterback combination to coach and play in the same Super Bowl 5 times. It is the 6th time that the New England Patriots are going to the Super Bowl since Bob Kraft has owned the team. It's a big win for New England.
A Super Bowl highlight. This is how it all went down. The Giants, NFC champion, the AFC champion, pit the New England Patriots. A rematch of Super Bowl 42, and the Gronk was active. The only question is, how effective can it be with his ankle wrapped like that? First play of scrimmage from the Patriots after the defense stiffened to force the Giants to punt. It is an incomplete pass down the middle of the field to no one in particular. So John Parry, in his first assignment as an NFL referee in the Super Bowl, has to make a big call, and he makes it. It is.
There's nobody going to the post, Rich. That's intentional grounding in the end zone. That's a safety. 2-0 Giants.
2-0 Giants, who get the ball back and then march down the field. And on 3rd and short in the red zone, it's Victor Cruz getting the ball ripped away. But you also saw a flag on the play. 12 men on the field, so it's not a turnover. It's actually a first down for the Giants. And then Manning finds Cruz in the end zone, and he salsas his way, along with the Giants, to a 9-0 lead.
What a throw by Peyton Manning that was.
Right in between, you've got in between the corner and the linebacker. Watch Gerard Mayo's back to the quarterback, and he fits it right over his shoulder pad for the touchdown. Great concentration by Victor Cruz, and watch Salsa, Mike.
Wow, that was a ridiculous catch and throw.
2 major mistakes by the Patriots, though. An intentional grounding that leads to 2 points, and an illegal 12 men on the field that leads to 7. It's 9-3 now, however, when Gronkowski catches his first of the game. It was his first target of the game. 20-yard gain down to the 35-yard line. 2 plays later, Brady to his other tight end. That's Aaron Hernandez. They're moving the chains. They're moving it down the field. Less than 2 minutes to go in this half, now down 9-3. It's Brady to Hernandez again. Move the chains on 3rd and 4.
He seemed to figure into the game plan a little bit more early than Gronk did.
2 plays later, 3rd and 10, 39 ticks to go. Brady steps up in the pocket, finds Wes Welker, move the chains again. Eli Manning looking on. He's realizing, I'm not even going to get a chance to touch the ball again in this half. 4 plays later, 3rd and 4. Brady inside the 10. All sorts of time. Danny Woodhead, a former Jet, scoring for the Patriots against the Giants in the end zone. Touchdown. And New England leading at the half of a half that the Giants seem to dominate. It's 10-9, and Giselle. Oh, yeah. Giselle's loving life.
Everybody.
And that's when Madonna came out. 31 minutes later, it's the second half. Tom Brady, play faking. First play of the second half.
Ocho got him one in there. Ocho Cinco with just a sideline route. But Tom Brady threw a nice pass.
2 plays later, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis gaining the edge and more. 17-yard gain down to the Giants, 33. 5 plays later inside the red zone, it's Brady to Hernandez, touchdown. And the Patriots have scored 17 unanswered points to lead 17-9. Brady pointing to Myra Kraft's initials on his chest and pointing to the sky at 17-9 midway through the 3rd quarter. That is a major leveling of Hakeem Nicks by Patrick Chung. It's legal, no flag. Giants forced to kick a field goal. It's 17-12 ensuing. Patriots possession, 3rd and long. Justin Tuck finally brings Tom Brady down. Brady had been throwing at will, Michael, up to that point.
Yes, he has. And I tell you what, this play right here, Justin Tuck, when he brings Brady down, he falls awkwardly on that shoulder. Right there, Rich. Could have been damaging, but you know Tom Brady's tough. He got back in that game.
The ensuing Giants possession. Finally, the Giants got Brady off the field. 2nd and 9. Play fake, and it's Manning to Nicks over the middle. And he fumbles the football, but luckily Henry Hynoski jumps on it. 6 plays later, Manning Sacked by Rob Ninkovich. Giants again forced to settle for a field goal.
That defense for the Patriots played a lot of noise about what they were not. They played today.
17-15. Fourth quarter now. Brady avoiding the sack. Buying time. Throwing downfield, and who's there but Chase Blackburn, linebacker on Gronkowski.
Yeah, you wonder.
Picks him off.
You think if Gronk had a healthy ankle, he goes up a little higher to go fight for this thing, pull down, or at least knock it down. But Blackburn comes up with it. Go up, Gronk.
You can tell he wasn't healthy. He never planted that foot and went back up to get that football.
First turnover of the game belongs to the Giants. Second turnover of the game almost belonged to the Patriots as Ahmad Bradshaw puts it on the turf deep in his own end, but the Giants fall on it. Very lucky. 3rd and 7. It's short of Victor Cruz. There's a flag on the play. Rob Ninkovich is offsides, which means the Giants get another chance, and on 3rd and 2 from their own 16.
Uncharacteristic, you made 2 mistakes by the Patriots.
Manning finds Nix to move the chains. 12-yard gain 3 plays later. 3rd and 1 from their own 47. Manning looking for Victor Cruz. And he finds him to move the chains. Nice throw.
Another tight fit between the nickel and the linebacker. Shoot it in there to Victor.
4 plays later, 3rd and 10 at the Patriots 43. Manning 2, Manningham, and there is no flag on the play, and boy, was Tom Coughlin livid.
He was animated for a long time now. Tom said, ooh, there's a bleep there. Come on back to the ball, but it looked like the corner might have
So Brady gets the ball back up too, trying to pick up first downs. He does so on 3rd and 5 to Danny Woodhead and more, moving the chains.
Hard running by Woodhead right there.
Here comes Brady again, 7 plays later. Wes Welker wide open and can't bring it down. Oh my goodness, with 4 minutes to go and the Giants having only 1 timeout left. That could have been the game for the New England Patriots. Instead, they're forced to punt, and Eli gets it with 4 minutes to go. Still down 2. Eli winging it downfield to Manningham.
Play the game.
He gets both feet down immediately. The call by the official. Belichick throws the challenge flag, and you can see.
There's the catch.
And here come the feet, and he goes down to the ground and maintains possession. What a big time catch by Mario Manningham, 38-yard gain. Here is Eli flinging it to Manningham again for a first down with less than 3.5 minutes to go. The Giants moving into Lawrence Times field goal range. 2 minutes to go right before the 2-minute warning. There is Hakeem Nicks inside the red zone. Here comes with 1:15 to go. Nicks hits a first down, gets out of bounds. New England has 2 timeouts to go. It's 1st and goal, 69 ticks left. Ahmad Bradshaw up the middle, thinks about sitting on it, but his momentum carries him in the end zone. He said after the game he thought about sitting. He wanted to sit, but the momentum put him in the end zone, and what that does is it gives Tom Brady time to march down the field, however, just needing a touchdown with 2 timeouts to go. There's 1 timeout left with 56 ticks left. Brady on 1st and 10. Incomplete to his MVP, former Super Bowl MVP wide receiver Deion Branch. Now it's 2nd and 10. Adrian Hernandez can't hold on. Here comes 3rd and 10 for Tom Brady. 3rd and 10. What can he do with 48 ticks left to go? Pass rush. He's sacked.
That's the best thing the Giants do. Rush on 3rd and long.
Justin Tuck, a big $5 foot-long bow. 4th and 10. Tom Brady needing to pull off a big one on 4th and 16, and guess what he does? He buys time, slides to his left, and picks up the first down to his former Super Bowl MVP wide receiver Deion Branch. Out of bounds, fresh set of downs, 32 ticks to go, needing a touchdown to win the Super Bowl. He pump fakes, he flings it over the middle to Adrian Hernandez, but they don't have any timeouts. They got to spike it. They do just that. And with 9 seconds to go on 2nd and 5, flings it for the sideline. That's a catch, but incomplete, out of bounds, meaning it's down to a Hail Mary. The 2011 season in Super Bowl 46 is now up in the air as Brady flings it into the end zone, and it is incomplete. Gronkowski had the last chance to try and get it, but the New York Giants, the 9-win NFC East winning New York Giants, for the 2nd time in 4 years, go on an unexpected run for the ages and knock off the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. The Giant family is excited. Peyton Manning is excited. Tom Coughlin has 2 Super Bowl rings, only one fewer than the man who embraced him after the game. Bill Belichick and the Patriots watch Eli Manning hoist the Vince Lombardi trophy once again as Eli Manning becomes 3rd quarterback active in the National Football League with multiple Super Bowl rings. He's the MVP again, and the New York Giants will go into the Canyon of Heroes Tuesday and soak in the New York love.